Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of emergency preparedness, but with a twist. We're talking about gadgets, and not just any gadgets, but the kind that could actually save your life one day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Emergency gadgets? Sounds kind of boring, but trust me on this one, folks. This isn't about those clunky old weather radios your grandpa swears by. We're talking cutting-edge tech. The kind of stuff that's jam-packed with more features than a Swiss Army knife and could make all the difference in a hairy situation. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie always pushing the limits, a cautious soul who likes to be prepared for anything, or just someone who wants to feel a little safer in this crazy world, these gadgets are worth checking out. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get into the 5 life-saving gadgets you absolutely need in your emergency kit. Let's kick things off with a gadget that proves that good things come in small packages. The personal safety alarm. Seriously, this thing is tiny. You could practically lose it in your pocket. Which would be ironic because it's designed to help you not get lost or worse. But don't let the size fool you. This little guy packs a punch. We're talking ear-splitting, attention-grabbing noise that can be heard from what feels like miles away. Think of it like a bat signal. But instead of calling for a brooding superhero, it's calling for help from anyone within earshot. And the best part? It's ridiculously easy to use. No complicated instructions, no need to be a tech whiz, just one button. That's it. You could be walking home alone at night, hiking on a secluded trail, or even just feeling a little sketched out in a parking garage. A quick press of that button and bam! You've got yourself a symphony of sound that'll send any potential bad guys running for the hills. But wait, there's more. Many personal safety alarms these days come with built-in flashlights because why not add a little illumination to your safety arsenal, right? Perfect for finding your keys in the dark or signaling for help if you're ever lost in the wilderness. Seriously, this little gadget is like having a personal bodyguard in your pocket ready to sound the alarm at a moment's notice. And trust me, that peace of mind is priceless. Alright, next up we're talking about a gadget that hits close to home for a lot of folks, the medical alert system. Now, I know what you're thinking. Medical alert, isn't that for, like, grandparents? And yeah, you're not wrong. These systems are a godsend for seniors who might be living alone or dealing with health issues. But here's the thing. These gadgets aren't just for grandma and grandpa anymore. We're talking about sleek, discreet devices that you wear on your wrist or around your neck, almost like a watch or a necklace. You can barely even tell they're there. Until you need them, that is. Imagine this. You're out for a run, feeling good, pushing yourself to beat your best time, and suddenly, bam! You trip, take a nasty spill, and you're hurt. Or maybe you're at home alone and you start feeling dizzy, lightheaded, like something's just not right. In those moments, every second counts. That's where a medical alert system swoops in to save the day. One press of a button and boom! You're instantly connected to a 24/7 emergency response team. No need to fumble for your phone. No trying to explain your location or situation. They'll know who you are, where you are, and exactly what kind of help you need. And for those of you with elderly parents or loved ones, this thing is a game changer. It's like having a direct line to them, knowing that help is just a button press away. Peace of mind for them, peace of mind for you. That's what I call a win-win. Okay folks, time to address the elephant in the room. Or should I say the inflatable raft in your backpack? Yes, you heard me right. We're talking about portable life rafts, the kind of gear that might seem a little extra until you desperately need it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mark, I live in the suburbs, I haven't seen a body of water bigger than a kiddie pool in years. And to that, I say, fair enough, but hear me out. These aren't just for seasoned sailors or Bear Grylls wannabes. Picture this. You're on a family camping trip, decided to take a leisurely canoe ride down a scenic river. Everything's going swimmingly, pun intended, until, bam! You hit an unexpected rapid, the canoe capsizes, and suddenly you're up a creek without a paddle. Or maybe you live in an area prone to flash floods, and you find yourself needing to evacuate, fast. That's where the portable life raft swoops in to save the day, literally. These things are designed to be compact and lightweight, easily stashed in your car trunk, boat, or even your hiking backpack. And when you need it, it inflates in a flash, giving you a safe, stable platform to ride out the storm, or flood, or whatever watery peril comes your way. But it's not just about staying afloat. These rafts are packed with survival features. Waterproof compartments for storing your essentials. Dry socks, anyone? Reflective surfaces to signal for help, and even some with canopies to protect you from the elements. Look, I'm not saying you need to start prepping for a biblical flood or anything. But having a portable life raft in your emergency kit is like having an insurance policy for those what-if scenarios. It's better to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it, right? Alright, adventurers, explorers, and anyone who likes to venture off the beaten path, this one's for you. We're talking about the Personal Locator Beacon, or PLB for short. And trust me, this little gadget is a must-have for anyone who likes to live life on the wild side. Now I know what you're thinking. Mark, I've got my trusty smartphone, I can just use GPS if I get lost. And yeah, in a perfect world that would be great. But let's be real, cell phone batteries die, signals drop, and sometimes you find yourself in places so remote that even the strongest carrier pigeon would struggle to find you. That's where the PLB comes in, like a beacon of hope in a sea of wilderness. This rugged little device is like having a direct line to search and rescue, no matter where you are on the planet. Seriously, even if you're trekking through the Himalayas or sailing across the Pacific, this thing can pinpoint your location and send for help. Here's how it works. You activate the PLB by sending out a distress signal via satellite. This signal is picked up by a global network of search and rescue teams, who then use your location to send help your way. It's like having a personal bat signal, but instead of Batman, you get a team of highly trained professionals, ready to extract you from whatever predicament you found yourself in. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds expensive and complicated, but honestly, PLBs have become surprisingly affordable and user-friendly. They're built to withstand the elements, they're compact enough to fit in your backpack or even your pocket, and activating one is as easy as pressing a button. Trust me folks, if you're heading out into the great unknown, a PLB isn't just a gadget, it's an investment in your safety. It's the difference between being stranded and being found, between a harrowing story and a tragic headline. Alright folks, let's talk about a classic piece of survival gear that's been around since the dawn of time. Well, not quite, but you get the idea. The trusty knife. But we're not talking about your grandpappy's old pocket knife here. Oh no, we're diving into the world of multifunctional survival knives, the MacGyver of the blade world. These aren't your average pocket knives, folks. We're talking about knives that are packed with more features than a Swiss Army knife on steroids. We're talking blades that can cut through anything, from paracord to seatbelts to, hopefully never, thin metal. We're talking fire starters that'll have you roasting marshmallows in no time, even if you're stranded in the pouring rain. We're talking compasses to guide your way, signal mirrors to alert rescuers, and even built-in water purifiers to make sure you're sipping on clean H2O. Think about it. You're stranded in the wilderness, night is falling, and you need to build a shelter, start a fire, and signal for help. With a multifunctional survival knife, you've got all the tools you need right there in the palm of your hand. But here's the thing. These knives aren't just for wilderness survival. They're incredibly useful for everyday situations too. Need to open a package? Bam! Survival knife. Need to tighten a screw? Bam! Survival knife. Need to impress your friends with your incredible preparedness skills? Double bam! Survival knife. Okay, maybe that last one was a stretch, but you get the point. A multifunctional survival knife is like having a whole toolbox in your pocket. It's versatile, it's reliable, and it just might save your bacon one day. So, there you have it. 5 incredible gadgets that could make all the difference in an emergency. From the ear-piercing shriek of the personal safety alarm to the satellite-powered reach of the PLB, these gadgets are packed with more life-saving potential than a first aid kit full of bandages and antiseptic. Remember folks, being prepared isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and giving yourself the best possible chance of making it out of a sticky situation. It's about having the peace of mind to enjoy your adventures, knowing that you've got the tools to handle whatever life throws your way. So, what are you waiting for? Upgrade your emergency kit, share this video with your friends and family, and let's all make a pact to be prepared for anything. And hey, while you're at it, let me know in the comments which one of these gadgets you're adding to your kit first.